There are things no one really sits you down and explains. Not in school, not at home, not even in adulthood. You mostly learn them the hard way, through burnout, through regret, through moments where you think, I wish I knew this earlier. This video is for that version of you. Not to overwhelm you, not to pressure you, just to quietly remind you of the truths that actually matter. The kind that make life a little lighter once you understand them. So take a breath, you don't need to remember everything, just listen. Your feelings are real, but they're not always right. What you feel matters, but feelings are informations, not instructions. You can't feel scared and still be safe. You can feel behind and still be making progress. You can feel motivated and still move forward. Many people let emotions decide their actions. That's how lives shrink. Learn to acknowledge feelings without obeying them. I feel anxious and I can still try. That sentence alone changes everything. Consistency will take you further than motivation ever will. Motivation is emotional. It comes and it goes. Consistency is quiet. It doesn't care how you feel. You don't change your life on your best days, you change it on ordinary ones. Small actions repeated calmly will always beat big plans fueled by excitement. Progress isn't dramatic, it's boring, and that's why it works. Most people are too busy with themselves to judge you. We spend so much time worrying about how we look, sound, or seem. But here's the truth. People are thinking about themselves, their own mistakes, their own insecurities, their own lives. Waiting for confidence before acting keeps you stuck. Action builds confidence, not the other way around. Live honestly and let people misunderstand you. It's not your job to be perfectly perceived. Life doesn't get easier, you get stronger. There's no stage where problems disappear. There are just new ones, different ones, more meaningful ones. Waiting for life to calm down is a trap. Growth doesn't mean fewer challenges, it means more capacity. You don't need an easy life, you need resilience. And resilience is built through experience, not avoidance. Comparison steals joy quietly. Comparison rarely screams, it just whispers. It turns success into pressure, progress into disappointment, and gratitude into dissatisfaction. You don't see other people's fears, their doubts, their private struggles. You only see highlights. Run your own race at your own pace with your own values. That's how peace is protected. You teach people how to treat you. Boundaries aren't punishments, they're instructions. When you overgive, overexplain, or tolerate disrespect, you silently communicate that it's acceptable. You don't need to be harsh, you just need to be clear. Saying no doesn't make you selfish, it makes you honest, and honesty builds healthier relationships than people pleasers ever will. Rest is not a reward, it's a requirement. You don't earn rest by exhaustion, rest is what allows you to continue. Burnout doesn't mean you're weak, it means you ignored your limits for too long. Slowing down isn't quitting, posing is not feeling behind. A well-rested mind makes better decisions than a constantly pressured one. Don't forget that. You don't need to have it all figured out to start. Clarity comes from action, not before it. Most people wait for certainty and end up waiting forever. You're allowed to change paths, to adjust, to learn as you go. Start where you are with what you know and let movement teach you. That's how direction appears. Your inner voice shapes your life more than you realize. The way you speak to yourself becomes the environment you live in. Harsh self-talk doesn't make you disciplined, it makes you tired. You don't need to be overly positive, just be fair. Talk to yourself like someone you're responsible for someone learning, someone trying. Self-respect grows from how you treat yourself privately. Time is passing anyway. Use it gently, but intentionally. Waiting won't stop time. Overthinking won't slow it down. You don't need to rush, but you need to choose. Choose small actions, choose honesty. Choose effort over avoidance. You don't need to change your entire life this year, just don't abandon yourself in it. If there's one thing to remember, it's this. Life isn't about getting everything right, it's about staying present, learning, and continuing imperfectly. You don't need to be extraordinary, you need to be consistent, kind to yourself, and willing to grow. And if no one told you this before, you're doing better than you think.